Well, Costa Rica will feel as though the fancy nations have had more recent experience of success. Apart from Gordon went unutilised until now. O'Reilly, Bellingham, trying to find an angle to shoot from. Anthony Gordon, Nico O'Reilly. Kept the ball in play and found Bellingham, who's found Elliot Anderson, who's looking for Harry Kane, who thinks he was fouled. For Anthony Gordon, burst of speed from him, and Rice has found a way through. Early goal threatened, early England goal delivered. 11, only time will tell. Nico O'Reilly for Gordon. And it's off Sequeira and behind. Rice has gone deep in the corner. Kane is there. And Concert had an opportunity to apply the finishing touch. Now Kane has been penalised for fouling Jelen Mitchell. Big booming corner, wasn't it? Kane peeled into him from Rice to the zone that Kane was occupying. Sequeira does really well above the England number 9. Riley. Gordon was on the move and he was too quick. Yellow card, Sean Johnson, who's so far found the step up to football a little bit trickier than he might have hoped. He's up against a rapid and determined opponent. Held up nicely for Madueke. Anderson for Reece James. Returns the pass. Elliot Anderson. Noni Madueke. Sequeira reacts well. It was O'Reilly. Rice helping it on brilliantly for Gordon, who was fouled just outside the penalty area by Jelen Mitchell. There's a delightful touch in here from Declan Rice. Great vision. Declan Rice for England. It was a shot rather than a cross. And it wasn't particularly close to adding to his earlier goal. But Bellingham has threaded it beautifully for Madueke, who is in! And has somehow failed to make it 2-0. It's a horrible miss at the end of a really ruthless attack that should have seen England extend their lead. Gordon assumed there was somebody in white immediately behind him. Hood is raised there. Carlos Mora, yellow card. Don't think there was any intent to hurt Elliot Anderson, but way of dealing with him. Kane in towards Gordon, who very nearly escaped the shackles, and then he was fouled and England have a penalty. Well, no sooner had Costa Rica seems to have come to terms with the threat of the change prior to the game. Hachel Quiroz is coming on for Sean Johnson, who had a tough time on his debut right back against a determined and lively Anthony Gordon. That they can make a further impression on the match. Harry Kane spreading the play out to Noni Madueke. Expert stuff. Madueke! Having missed a sitter in the first half, he very nearly produced something spectacular in the second. Great vision from Harry Kane to find Madueke, and once he was cutting in onto the left foot, curling the shot inside the post always seemed possible. Just did. Anderson for Gordon. He wants to get on the ball, taking on Quiroz. Sakira wasn't sure who else was arriving. Wake will have to settle for a throw. Where his players play their football, it's all about finding the cohesion as a team unit now during a elongated World Cup. So stepping forward has been fouled, and Salazar is a Bellingham, fleet of foot. A Barachiesa! Well, it deserved a goal, didn't it, for the skill and endeavour. How about this? Dancing through the defence. There's a taking aim. Now, did that strike the elbow? Wide off a Costa Rica player. Poke of the elbow from Daryl. They thought they had a penalty. Anthony Gordon for England. Dispatched quite brilliantly. A wonderful penalty to extend England's advantage. It's going to be in it. The yellow card is out again, and it's all got a little bit disjointed, and it's Christopher Nunez, the latest to be cautioned. That an England player has passed up what looks to be a straightforward opportunity to score. Last week against Colombia, Dorian Rodriguez is going to make his international debut. He has been added to the Costa Rica squad since last week's game in Bogota. Good work this. Rodgers in behind and away by Mitchell. Marcus Rashford with a chance to show what he can do. Gets it back from Rodgers. Rashford very nearly all the way through, still going. John Ruiz blocked the effort and then made sure the ball got cleared. Good urgency though from England. Rodgers taking aim, and there's the third goal. Recognised that they were the more alert of the two teams. Rodgers taking aim, and down to make the save. But Ollie Watkins is a master of finding himself in exactly the right place at the right time. It was a chance. Fed on with the challenge. Madrid off his line to Kayo Saka. Kobe Mainu. Rodgers have stayed right at it, England, to the very end. Well, England are in it to win it. A dominant display against Costa Rica, a 3-0 victory. It could have been even better than that. Declan Rice's goal was the difference at half-time. Despite a glut of alterations from the hour mark on, England remained constantly a threat. Gordon from the penalty spot and Watkins pouncing on a rebound. The second half goals added after Rodgers had fluffed a glorious chance.